All right, welcome, welcome, welcome for just being here to listen and hear a little bit more about my journey, like finding Beachbody and becoming a coach, because I think it is so, so important to remember that we all have varying backgrounds and we come into this business with different reasons that are behind us. And those reasons can change over time. And so for me, way back in probably 2010, I think you probably have heard of a 90-day program called P90X. My family was doing it, and I was in the middle of teaching full-time high school English. I was doing my graduate work, living by myself. Wait, I think my boyfriend, my husband, was he my husband? He wasn't my husband yet. Was living there with me as well. And we were kind of rocking the gym scene. And then all of a sudden it wasn't working anymore for me. And so my family was doing P90X. So I actually went on eBay and I found that program because I was being cheap. And I found like this bootleg version of it. I did the program, didn't follow the nutrition, but I love the workouts themselves that I did at home. And then like time progressed, moved forward, things changed again. And I got to a point in my life where we had moved, we had rehabbed the house, just life things happening, finished my graduate work, which is so stressful. And I was out of whack. I felt horrible. I had never really struggled losing weight before. And I'd always been into fitness to some extent, going to the gym or running half marathons. But at the age of 31, everything changed for me. My body felt different and I knew I needed something different. And so I had on social media, I was a total social media stalker, which meant I never posted. I really didn't like or comment on anyone's post, but I had a friend who reached out to me and asked me to join an accountability group because, we had a lot in common, and I ignored her for 8 months. And then after going on a snowboarding trip with my husband, I was so out of breath, so out of shape. I was crying, a lot because I was frustrated with what my body was not capable of and how I felt. And I did not feel in control anymore. And so I knew something needed to change. So I spoke with my husband while we're on that trip, and I put my foot down. I was like, okay, I'm going to reach out to my friend finally who had invited me multiple times. So I did. When we got home, she helped set me up with a nutrition program and a fitness program that I could do from home. I actually did it right upstairs in my living room. I rolled up my carpet every day, and I did the program called PiYo, which is a Pilates and yoga, really intensive program. I got really great results with the 30 or the 60-day program. And I decided during that time, because I was watching my coach and I was like, this is what she's doing. I could totally do that. I'm a teacher, right? And anyone can teach. And it just seemed like she had really duplicatable systems that I could use. And so I was like, sign me up. And I did a little bit of research ahead of time. And I just looked and started looking at other coaches out there. And I just saw these people who were so happy and just taking care of themselves, helping other people, paying it forward. But in reality, it is the ultimate accountability to stay as a coach and to get a discount on the products that you probably already love anyway. Just because everything I've tried that Beachbody has put out is made with integrity and made with quality, and is just something that I stand behind the products that I use from them. Not all of it applies to me, and that's okay as a coach, but that is the basics of me starting. It's nothing glorious. It's nothing exciting, but I hit my lowest point. I decided to commit to an accountability group. I watched my coach because I had no idea what a coach was at that point. I asked questions. And then I signed up initially for the discount. And then a day later, I was like, I want to do something with this business because I just felt something in my belly that I could give back. Because as a high school English teacher, I was feeling really unfulfilled. I'd kind of maxed out where I was in my business or in teaching with master's degree and everything. And I felt frustrated that I really couldn't move anywhere else and I couldn't make a difference in a different way. And so I found this coaching opportunity, right time, right place, right? And it just sort of fell into my lap, and it became something that kept me accountable to my journey, helped me lose a total of about 15 pounds. Then I had the healthiest pregnancy with my daughter. And then I was able to actually stay home with her for an extended maternity leave, and then be able to put in my letter of resignation and teaching, just because coaching over that time allowed me to build a business that created this freedom for my family to be able to stay home, work, but also like have this purpose as a stay-at-home mom, but then also be able to like be a mom and be present all the time. And so I am just so thankful that this community came to me when it did. And that is why I love sharing it with other people, because no matter what your goals are, whether it's income, whether it's your fitness, or whether it's to replace a job that so you don't have to work there anymore, or just have it on the side, doesn't matter. It is your business to build. And mine has changed over the 4.5 years that I have been a coach. And so it is okay that anything that happens with you in your coaching journey, that it's okay that it's adaptable, and that's what's the beauty of it, because you are the business owner. It is your business that you get to build or not build at whatever pace that you want to. So I hope this helps a little bit, just kind of hearing my really simple story of how I got into Beachbody and how it has really made an impact on my life, because I have put in the work and I decided that day and I put my foot down that I wanted to first help myself, and then I wanted to help others and just pay it forward. And that's what this business is all about. And if you have any questions about my story, who I am, what's going on, don't hesitate to respond here. And I am more than happy to chat more. And especially if we have things in common, I'd love to hear what resonates with you and what we do have in common. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.